Kung ako lang, never ako mag-homeschool, pero ito yung gusto ni God sa buhay ko. So wala akong ginawa at magagawa kundi ang umobey. Hi, I'm Donna, a nanay transformed by God through motherhood. So, backstory muna tayo about my homeschooling journey. First of all, kami ng aking husband ay mga laking regular school. Wala na isa sa aming mga angkan or isa sa aming angkan ang nag-homeschool at kami ay matatawag na first generation in homeschooling. Wala rin sa family history namin na may nagtrabaho as a teacher, professor, or any sort of educator. My husband graduated an IT or an IT man or ano bang tawag niyo dyan, computer man. At ako naman ay business ad. But prior to this, merong desire for me to become an educator. Pero dahil nga medyo may pagka-rebelde tayo in a good ways, hindi ko pinurso yung education na kurso kasi ayoko ng paperworks, ayoko ng hierarchical management ba yun, at ayoko nang nagtitake ng maraming exams. To make the story short, lumihis ako ng landas sa desire ng aking heart na si God na pala ang nagbigay. After graduation, napunta ako sa admin and real estate at nag-enjoy naman ako, pero pag nakikita ko yung mga senior na katrabaho ko, parang malungkot ako kasi ayoko yung maging kagaya nila na tumanda na sa pagiging empleyado. No offense ha sa inyong mga hard-working employee or employed people kasi hanga talaga ako sa work ethic na meron kayo, pero parang hindi siya para sa akin. Kaya naman during that time, tinapos ko lang yung mga contract ko pero never akong nag-extend. Now, fast forward at 25 years old, kinasal ako and by 26, naging first time mother ako. Naging tambay din ako ng YouTube and meron akong na-follow na influencer na nag-homeschool. That time, parang may nag-ignite deep inside sa akin. Pero bigla ring namatay yung apoy. Marami kasing doubt at parang sabihin na natin unbelief. That time kasi wala pa akong deep relationship with Jesus, kaya hindi ako confident at kaya naman lahat ng decision ko ay rooted on my emotions and flesh. But God moves in mysterious ways. Here comes pandemic. Sarado lahat ng school, pero kailangan na mag-kinder ng aking panganay. So, I left with no choice but to dig information about homeschooling in the Philippines. To be honest, nahirapan ako. Frustration, isolation, judgment, especially sa aming family circle, na para bang mga kriminal kami kasi ayaw namin ipapasok sa regular school ang aming mga anak. But fast forward, it has been like almost 5 years na nag-homeschooling kami ng aking panganay. Then, mag-grade 1 na siya ngayong pasukan and then yung panganay ko is mag-grade 4 na rin. By the way, if you like this kind of content, please subscribe para ma-update kayo if may bago tayong pag-uusapan. Paki-share na lang din sa iba. Baka kasi ito yung kailangan nilang marinig today. Now, looking back, I learned few things about God's plan. First, your heart. Sometimes He put that desire in your heart kasi yun din yung desire niya for your life. That's why it's important that your plan in life should be aligned towards the desire of your heart. Pero you have to be careful to discern kung si God ba talaga yung nag-put ng desire na iyon. O baka naman yung flesh mo lang. Second, God will sometimes put you into a situation na wala kang choice kundi mag-obey. Na kahit sa buong buhay, hindi ko ma-imagine na mag-homeschool ako. Pero that's the silver lining sa pandemic. Lastly, hard is not the same thing as bad. Hindi porket mahirap ay masama. Because suffering produces perseverance, perseverance character, and then character hope. Romans 5:3-4. This journey may be different but it is ours. Kaya hindi ko masasabing, oy, mag-homeschool rin kayo. Because our journey is personal and faith in Jesus is the backbone of it. This is Nanay Donna. Until next time. Bye!